Hi everybody, this is Joel from Spotahome Paris and Spotahome.com. Today we're visiting a very nice 2-bedroom flat in the 18th Arrondissement of Paris. This is in the northern part of the city and this is very easy to get to when there's a lot of metro stations around the corner. There's the line 12, that's Jules Jaufrin station. There's also the line 4, if I'm not mistaken, which is Porte de Clignancourt or Saint-Plon, which is equally distant. And it's really easy to get to when it comes to transportation, I said again, because there's also a lot of buses and soon a tramway line to be like arriving here around the corner. Also there's a lot of shops like you need, you know, for grocery stores and food, like daily shopping kind of thing. It's really easy to shop around here. Don't have to you know, go 4 miles away to just get like a bottle. It's not that kind of place. It's really central to Paris, so it's really cool. Also, this building is Haussmannian building, which is kind of like 19th century style, Parisian, really typical Parisian. And this flat is on the first floor. There is a lift, but since it's on the first floor, it doesn't really matter that much to most of us. So I'll show you the flat around. So here is the entrance. You'll see a wooden floor straight away. And all the walls are like kind of clean white painted. And you see here, first off, you see the door is very secure. So there's 4 locks, 4-point lock. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually. There's 5 locks, and there's even this little contraption here that allows you to open the door just a little bit to see who's knocking on your door, which makes it really secure. There's also an intercom because downstairs not everybody can access the building itself. You have to buzz, and there's a code as well that you can give people that visit you, and yeah, you know how that works. I don't need to explain that to you. So here it is. So you notice straight away the height of the ceilings. It's really it's not really standard height. It's really it's a bit higher, so it gives you the sense of space. You don't feel cramped at all. It feels really spacious in here. And in the corridor, there's the internet box. That's broadband high-speed internet. It's really fast around here. And on the right-hand side, you get the bathroom. So the bathroom area is composed of a nice kind of like tiled top with 2 embedded sink basin even. On either side of the room, and there's like a shelf underneath to store everything that you may need. It's all tiled up, the floor, the walls, the top here, so it's really no problem when it comes to water splashes and etc. You won't, you know, because like some places have like this wooden top and it kind of rots. This is really impervious to water, so that's really good, really clever. Look at the style as well. It's really nice, kind of like, this is obviously tiles, but it looks like wood, which makes it nice, really mix of style between stone and wood. It's not actual wood, but you get me. You get this huge big mirror as well on the wall that kind of like makes the room a lot bigger, and there's a lot of lights in here. And there's also a window, a double window that's PVC double glazed, and it's frosted, as you can see, for obvious reasons. It's a bathroom, it's privacy. Here the building is being renovated at the moment, so it's going to be brand new, but at the moment there is work being done. But it's you know, that when you open the window, it's in a courtyard, so it's really quiet on our side. And let me close it for you. And it's good for temperature isolation as well. Here there's a lot of storage in this cupboard. You see there's a lot of bathroom towels from bottom to top. It's filled, and this closes with those little magnets here. So actually, yeah, so we have to close this first, and then this kind of like closes down. There's also this little unit here. There's a towel dryer as well. I think this one is actually with gas. It works with gas central, so it warms up the room in winter when you need it to, and also you can dry your towels on it. And next to it there's the bathtub with a shower curtain all around it, and it's all tiled all the way up to the ceiling, and there's a vent on top of it, and you see the LED lights here. It's really cool actually. It's really neat. Everything is well decorated. So on the left hand side, when you're in the corridor, you find the first bedroom. So the first bedroom is made of like this it's not the same wooden floor, but it's wooden floor as well. This one feels a little bit more like authentic, a little bit older, and I think it's really nice. It's really Parisian Haussmannian style. I think they kept it real in this case. So there's a wardrobe unit behind, like, I mean, you see this mirror. This is a wardrobe, and in it there's a lot of space. So there's a lot of shelf space. You know, there's a few shelves here, and there's a hanger space as well, 2 of them here and here, and yeah, and you can obviously put stuff on top of it. Oh, sorry, I need to close that first. And then this. And there's a double bed as well. So here's the double bed. Looks comfortable. There's a lamp in the corner that's really stylish, and there's a heating unit. I mentioned the heating is central, right? It's gas. It's on top of it's a bill that's on top of the charges, but that's a bill. That's a contract you're gonna have to get yourself for central gas. And there's a nice big window as well. Look at the shape of the window. It really fits the style of the building. It's really, you know, this kind of like it's curved at the top here. And it's really, I mean, if you know Parisian Haussmannian style, that's really, you know, that's really like that anyway. And so this is like, this boulevard is a big, one of the big boulevard in Paris, and there's everything you want to find when it comes to shopping. You see there's a pharmacy there, there's a supermarket there, there's really everything on the corner. There's a pizza place. It's really vibrant, and there's places to go out if you wanna go out as well. So here in the corner there's a bedside table with a lamp on it in this little niche here. And now let's move on to the rest of the flat. On the left hand side you'll find this unit as well, kind of table that decorates the corridor, the entrance. There's a lamp on it, really funky style. There's also on the right hand side the toilet with the tiles on the floor and like normal painting. And it's kind of like suspended toilet, so the flush is actually in the wall, and also it doesn't touch the floor. Obviously that's the gist of a suspended toilet, so it's really easy to clean underneath and stuff. You know, you don't have to mess about too much with that, and I think something everybody can appreciate. There's a casement window on top of here, and there's a vent as well. So next, behind this nice curved kind of door, there's the kitchen. The kitchen space is, I think, really big. So this, all of it is the kitchen. So there's a nice and big table, a glass table here with 4 chairs, and there's a unit here as well where you can put all your glasses and coffee cups, etc., your plates, like so, wine glasses as well. So since you're in Paris, you might be able to do a little bit of a wine shopping. I think there's a great places around here. Here in those baskets, there's a lot of other kitchen utensils and cutlery in here. It's kind of like this feel. The whole feel of it is really, it's wood. It's really authentic as well. It kind of fits the style of the flat. It's really, I think it's really cool. There's this big fridge here. Then there's a really nice brand, kind of like stainless steel look, like yeah, chrome kind of look. No, it's not chrome. Anyway, it's metal looking, and it's a big fridge. And there's a freezer compartment as well on top of it. It's rather big as well. You can fit a few chickens in there. So, not if you're vegan, of course, or vegetarian. Next up is all the kitchen apparel, like not apparel, sorry, all the kitchen devices. Sorry, I forgot my English. So here is a microwave oven, as you can see. There's a gas hob. There's 4 fireplaces with an extractor fan. All of it is really, really good quality and really good brand. It's kind of like it goes together. There's a dishwasher as well, a lot of storage space with a lot of frying pans and saucepans. If you like to cook, I mean, this place is amazing for you. There's a kettle here, there's a coffee machine, there's a few knives, a few main plugs. Actually, there's quite a few that you can, you know, you never have enough of those in the kitchen. There's another coffee machine, there's a bread toaster, there's a washing machine here, and storage space underneath the sink. And you see how it's all made of wood. The worktop is made of wood, and there's a window here, nice and clear. And there's a wooden kind of, what do you call them? They're like blinds with a lot of blades that close like that. Yeah, so there's one of those here, so you can like close it down if you don't want the light in, or if you want privacy or whatever, if you just fancy closing it. So underneath here there's a lot of cleaning products, and you can fit what you want. And you'll notice the separation between the place, the part of the kitchen where you cook. So here you see the tiles on the floor, and then here wooden floor like the rest of the flat. It's more the part of the kitchen where you're gonna have like dinner, and you know, you're gonna sit down and have a chat with the person who's cooking. There's also this kind of like nice touch here. It looks like a bar, so you can actually have if you're really in a hurry, you can have, for example, breakfast on top of here. And yeah, so there you go. That's the kitchen. Next up is the living room. Here is I'll give you an overview first. Here is the living room. So you can see a huge flat screen TV with this big unit. It's kind of like wood but glossy, kind of like, I don't know what you call it, the shape. It's really interesting. I find it really interesting. I think this piece of furniture is really, really, really cool. And there's a lot of storage in it. That's what counts most, because even if you don't find it cool for some reason, you can deny there's a lot of storage, there's a lot of space to store things in it. It's really glossy, looks really good. There's a fireplace here. Probably cannot use it as a fireplace anymore because that's an apartment, and I think now there are new laws against that in Paris, but it looks really good. And you know, you can put decoration on it, like the lamp, for example. There's this huge mirror that looks really good as well. And yeah, there's a lot of light actually here coming from the window, but you can also turn the lamp on as I just did here. So see, this big huge window as well allows the light to come in. It's really great. Now it's filled, the lights filtered with those curtains to make it a bit softer. But yeah, you have this option, or you can like obviously remove them if you want. There's two couches at the moment. There's this colorful couch here, and this other one, kind of a corner couch, which you could sleep on if you wanted. Like for example, if you have people around. There's this nice coffee table made of plexiglass, I guess, and a couple other ones here that are really stylish as well. There's a few main plugs. There's a few plugs around the room as well, and there's this big heating unit here next to the window. Last but not least is the bedroom number 2, and this is, I think it's a bigger bedroom than the other one. It's as big as the living room. So it features a double bed, kind of like a unit with shelves. There's a table as well that you can use as a desk, I guess. There's a chair to go with it, and there's a few plugs. There's a bedside table with a lamp on it, and you could argue that there's not a lot of storage space, but there's a surprise for you there. So before that, there's this nice window as well. It's really, as you see, the curve is like the other ones, so that kind of like really kind of like enhances the style of the flat, I guess. I mean, it's really, that's the Haussmannian style. And there's a lot of there are curtains and blinds, so there's a lot of options for you to cut off the light. And I was talking about surprise because you think, oh, there's not a lot of storage space. Well, look, you get your whole dressing kind of like storage space, and it's huge. I think if you have a lot of clothes, I mean, this place is great. So the floor is the same as everywhere else, wooden, and there's a lot of shelves. There's a big hanger space, a few, a lot of storage options. You can even put the Hoover in it like so, and there's an iron as well, I forgot to mention earlier, and there's ironing table that goes with it. There's a rack to dry your clothes. And yeah, so I think that looks really good, and that's really functional. Okay, well, I mentioned everything now, guys. Thank you for watching. This was Joel from Spotahome Paris and Spotahome.com. See you soon. Bye.